7:44 and driving on the roads, especially dangerous this time of year. As you're taking a live look over York Road in Towson right now. Yeah, you see some issues there. Students in Baltimore County, they're getting an extra day added to their holiday break.
The following segment is sponsored by GILMAN Bedigan.
Well, driving on the roads, especially dangerous, not only because of the snow, but because of other drivers. In fact, here in Baltimore, the presence of heavy traffic on a regular basis often leads to feelings of rage, even frustration, and this can lead to some aggressive driving and road rage behaviors, which can result in injuries and fatalities. And talking with us this morning about the road rage and how to avoid it, Charles Gilman, with the lawyer from the law offices of Gilman and Bedigan. Charles, good morning.
Good morning, Tom.
Happy New Year's to you too, Charles. Road rage is definitely one of those issues that it seems like more people have been talking about it over the last few years because a lot of people say, well, there's less police out on the road, so you're starting to see drivers just act crazy, getting, blow past you at 100 miles an hour, it seems like. Road rage, are you seeing that? Is it more aggressive here over the last few years?
It has become a lot more aggressive. It's become a lot more dangerous. And, I guess, all of us that drive on the road, we see it happening. We may not realize that's what's happening, but a lot of times we see it right in front of us, and there's not much you can do about it other than slow down to avoid it.
Yeah, but avoiding it is the key there. But if sometimes you're stuck in it, especially if there's two drivers that you can tell that they're kind of going at it with each other, and they may be in front of you or behind you, and you see them approaching you, what do you do? Then say if you are a victim of somebody that has road rage and is trying to cut you off the road, what do you do then?
Number one, our recommendation is you slow down to try and get away from the problem. Number two is everybody has cell phones these days, so you call the police. And, if none of those two steps work and you are involved in an accident as a result of the road rage, the best thing to do is to get a picture of the license plate. Maryland's a mandatory insurance reporting state, so if you have somebody's license plate and they are insured, you're going to be able to track down their insurance. There's no need for you to get out of your car, risk a potential altercation. Look, you just get a license plate, sit in your car, wait for the police, or if you really feel you're in that much danger, just drive away. If you get charged with leaving the scene of an accident, you can explain to the police officer or a judge, hey, look, it was road rage. I recommend you get a lawyer if you're charged with that. But, with mitigation and explaining that it was a road rage incident and you merely moved away to get away from violence, you're going to get a probation before judgment or even a not guilty, most likely.
Charles, real quick, though, when we hear road rage, we automatically assume it's a vehicle being used almost as a weapon, but there's a whole lot more in that definition. Can you break down exactly what qualifies as road rage?
Absolutely, passing on a double yellow line, following too aggressively. I was surprised when I prepared for this segment that there's a list of about 12 or 10 or 12 things. The most unusual I found in the list was excessive honking. I just think that's hard to define, but it fits the definition of road rage now.
Yeah, especially if a lot of drivers have cameras.